How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be going over the episode 9 of the Flash Season 5 Synopsis. It is a crossover event episode, so I want to get into that right now. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So really, guys, I know I've been cranking out videos talking about the Arrowverse and Elseworlds stuff, but there's a lot of information that's been getting released, so I was just like, well, let's do more videos about it. I haven't been reviewing the Arrowverse shows this year. I reviewed the premieres, but that's it. So I was like, you know what, I'm feeling Arrowverse-y this week, and I'm sure there'll be more Arrowverse videos to come out this week since I am on break. And I don't have school, so there probably will be more videos, and if you guys want more videos, let me know. I'll probably do them either way, but just let me know if you guys like them down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the news for this crossover. The synopsis comes from World of Flash on Instagram. Episode 9 crossover. The 3-night crossover event begins with Arkham Asylum, Doc John Deegan, lost Jeremy Davies, rewriting reality, which results in Oliver and Barry swapping lives. In this new reality, Oliver Queen looks like Gustin and Barry Allen looks like Amel, and the two heroes are the only ones who know they're in the wrong lives and have each other's abilities. So we know that they would be conscious, as I've made in my breakdown videos for the promos that we've gotten for this crossover, that Oliver knows that he's having Barry's life, and Barry knows he's having Oliver's life, which is interesting how that's going to work. I'm starting to think, actually, I have a prediction maybe that Barry in episode 8, since he's traveling back in time, we know there's going to be a lot of time travel in episode 8 of The Flash, and since, guys, this is the Flash episode of the crossover, it makes perfect sense for that to actually happen. So for that to actually happen in episode 9, they screw with the timeline, and that makes sense. Who cares? Really, just be like, oh, we fucked up the timeline. Okay, yeah, dog, it happened. Sorry, fam. It doesn't need to be specific, but it could make sense. Maybe that's the big reveal at the end of episode 8. Obviously, it being the 100th episode, and maybe it could play into the crossover a little bit. This is the Flash episode, so that does make sense for that to happen. So that's just a little bit of a theory there. And then also, apparently, Dr. Destiny is going to be in this episode. I said Dr. Alchemy in my last video a lot. I corrected myself, but Dr. Destiny is also going to be in this episode, and we are getting Arkham Asylum in this episode as well, which has me wondering, that's obviously in Gotham. Will we see Batwoman in this episode? Maybe or maybe not. Maybe like halfway through the episode they get to Gotham, and then, yeah, that would make sense actually. Halfway through the episode they get to Gotham, and then they go to Arkham Asylum, fight Dr. Destiny a bit, maybe because Dr. Destiny, he has like, I'm not really too familiar with the character, to be honest with you. He can like, Dr. Destiny, change your destiny? Okay, sure. I don't fucking know how that would actually play out. Let me hear your thoughts on that, because I'm really not too familiar with this character, guys. I'm really sorry. I wish I was, but I am still excited to see him, because he sounds like an interesting character, and the actor who plays him, I'm also very excited for, because I did watch Lost, so, and he was in Lost, obviously, so that's pretty cool. So I'm excited to see him in it. I just see the character, so maybe they try to rewrite their destinies, and then, yeah, because they said, I believe, in the Arrow episode, Batwoman actually does show up, and I did some details with that in my Batwoman, Arrow video. It was mainly going over the Batwoman image, that we got the first look, so I guess that would make sense, you know, because they said she's gonna kind of, like, be pissed off that these superheroes are in her city, which is understandable, to be honest with you. So that makes perfect sense for Batwoman to actually just, like, come around, maybe towards the end of the episode of The Flash, and then going into the Arrow episode, we'll see more of her. and then maybe Monitor. Maybe he'll be in the Arrow episode. And then I also wonder if this is going to be in the Flash episode. I'm gonna say maybe, just because the 90s Flash, that'd be dumb if they didn't have the 90s Flash in the Flash crossover episode, or at least to me it seems dumb. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's most likely how it will play out. Let me know if you actually want a full-on predictions video. I might do a stream, once we get more information and once we get closer. I kind of did something similar last year, but it wasn't as big of a deal. So I might do a stream for it, kind of predicting my stuff for the crossover. And then obviously I think all the Superman and Clark Kent farm is going to be, all the Smallville stuff will be the Supergirl episode. That makes most sense. And yeah, isn't there another villain? I'm not really sure. But obviously, yeah, Barry is going to be Green Arrow in this episode, and Oliver is going to be Flash in this episode. And apparently they're not going to be, this might be like a two episode thing. I feel like they might get fixed at the end of the Arrow episode, and then they'll be like back to normal by the Supergirl episode. But yeah, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all of this crossover stuff and the details for The Flash Episode 9 down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.